Hey there, it's Melanie Sobosinski. Today I'm going to give you a little story, a backstory on one of my clients on how we got her to break up her relationship with diet. You always hear, maybe you have never heard, it's not you, it's me type thing, where people are talking about like breaking up. Well, it's not you, it's the diet, and I'm going to tell you that. And it's so time for a breakup because it can be such an emotional roller coaster. And I had this client come to me and she was like, I have tried everything. Even stuff that I've been trying in the past is not working for me now. And I'm like, oh, okay. Tell me a little bit more about what you've tried, how long you've tried it, what's worked, what hasn't worked, why you think it's not working. And she was just completely frustrated, completely in this, I feel like a failure. I keep, what worked for me before isn't working now. And sometimes those things change. Like sometimes your body changes. What works for you then is okay if it doesn't work for you now. Doesn't mean you're failing. It's not you, it's the diet. So we sat down and I said, maybe it's time to break up this relationship. Maybe it's time to break up with your diet because it's clearly not getting you anywhere. Meaning she was sick and tired of being sick and tired. So overwhelmed with trying this, trying that, going from this one to that one, and just not seeing any results. So I gave her 5 easy tips on how to break up with her diet. So tip number 1, and I've said this already, is it's not you, it's the diet. The diet doesn't deserve you. You are way better than the diet. And we've heard these kind of things, like there's more fish in the sea, blah, 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 blah. Those kind of things when we're breaking up with somebody. You deserve better. You deserve way better than that. The diet is not failing. You're not failing the diet. The diet's failing you. You are, the diet industry is a multi-cajillion billion-dollar industry. If it really worked, there wouldn't be eating disorders. We'd all be at our ideal weight, right? Because that's what we're all searching for, is our ideal weight, right? It's not you, it's the diet. So keep that in your number 1 thought. Number 2, remember why you're breaking up. Like if you had a bad relationship with someone, you kind of think like, oh, but there were some good times, but the bad times were kind of like too bad, so I have to walk away. So remembering the emotions where you felt, okay, I'm doing really good and I'm doing all the things and I'm not seeing any results, so I'm frustrated. Frustration. You feel like you're failing. You are just totally disempowered to where you're at this point where you're like, this is it. This is it. I'm going to be stuck here. I hate myself. You're shaming your body. All these things, you want to get rid of that. So remember why you're doing this breakup. It's for your own good, right? It's gonna help you in the long run. Trust me. The diet does not deserve. Watch your mouth and your thoughts. And I know this sounds crazy, and maybe I should have put these in different orders, but I think the very last one is the most important, and that's kind of why I saved it. So hold tight. This is the third one. The third one is to watch your mouth and your thoughts, because here we are, we're talking crap about diets, right? We are totally, bad-mouthing the diet, yet do we really do that? No, we badmouth ourselves more often than not because we suck. We hate what we see in the mirror. We're not doing it right. We're failing. It's wrong. So watch your mouth. We need to stop all that negative thinking. And I worked on this with my client because I get it. It's not something that happens overnight. It's not something that's completely easy when you've been programmed kind of by society to think this way. So that was number 3. Number 4, another really important one that I see a lot, and this was a step that we had to work on often, is to make friends with food and your body. So many times, I can't tell you how I have been in that boat of I have to punish myself for what I ate. I ate too much, so I need to do excessive workouts to burn that off. And that actually makes me cringe right now. It makes me cringe when I hear it because that's such a negative, bad relationship that you're putting out there as far as exercise, food, and your body. Because if you eat too much, you have to work out so your body doesn't change, so you don't gain too much weight. And these are these thoughts that we have had in our head for so long. And sometimes it's just a matter of changing certain habits. So peace, making friends with food in your body, and trusting that your body knows what it's supposed to be doing, right? It doesn't need a diet to tell it what it's supposed to be doing. And number 5, this is the most important thing, and I maybe should have put it as number 1, but I wanted you to get in this mind frame of, oh, I can be a little more open-minded and understand that, I can break up with the diet relationship because it's a bad relationship for a lot of people. It turns into emotional eating, eating disorders, binge eating. I can go on for days because they've stayed in this relationship with this diet for so long. So number 5, the most important one, is shifting your mindset. And yes, that takes a couple, we're in this mentality, this whole diet mentality of this is how it has to be done, or, we're never going to be complete. We're not going to be the person we're supposed to be. We're not worthy. We're never going to, amount to anything. So many people have come to me with these thoughts, this client in particular. So these are the 5 steps that we work through. And guess what? It was kind of scary at first. Working through it and understanding these steps, probably in the order that I gave them, helped her to shift her mindset. It's not always about this weight loss or a number on a scale or another diet. It's about feeling better, feeling comfortable in your own skin, having a happy, healthy relationship with food, with your body, and with exercise. And those things sometimes we do, or, so many things that we've looked at in this way that lead us to saying, I have to go on another diet. Oh, I need another diet. I have to try this diet. I have to try that diet. I need to do what she's doing because it worked for her. Well, I need to do what I did 3 years ago because it worked for me then. Doesn't always work. It's not always going to work the same way each and every time, and what works for someone else isn't going to work for you. And that's that change of mindset that we have to understand. So in doing this, in breaking up with the diet, in saying never again will I pray to the next quick fix, in saying that, it doesn't mean that you're giving up on yourself or that you're letting yourself go. Because a lot of times we get scared that if we don't diet or stay within this restriction of a diet, we're going to gain weight. And then we'll get fat. And then we will hate our bodies and hate what we see in the mirror. And, right? Keeps on going. Vicious cycle over and over and over again. Break up with it. It doesn't mean that you're any less of a person, I can promise you that. It doesn't mean that you've given up on yourself or that you've let yourself go. What it means is that you've decided to take care of yourself. It means that you see the value in your health and your self-love. It means that you have placed your health above any number on a scale or any size clothing or what society is telling you you need to be. So there's a big difference between that. Huge difference. And it may require you breaking up with your diet. And I know for some of you that's a hard pill to swallow. And of course, there's no magic pill to help us lose weight now, is there? No. I worked with my client, and it completely changed her life for the better. And funny thing is we don't weigh or measure anymore. We just don't. We don't at all, because sometimes those are triggers to set us off to think, oh my God, I need to go on another diet. So she had gone to the doctor a few weeks ago, and of course, that's the first thing they do is they weigh you, and they're going to tell you on this BMI chart, which is BS, another story, another day, that you're overweight or wherever you're at. She got on there. She had not touched the scale in months, and it's about a feel, not about a look. It's about understanding that it's not another diet that you need, that sometimes it's a deeper thing going on inside of you, whether it be something here, something internally, something within your heart, whatever it is. A diet's not going to fix that. And when you can dig deep and figure that out and have maybe someone help you work through that, changes a whole lot of stuff in your life. So that's what I've got for you today. That's how you can break up successfully with your diet, and that's how you can tell your diet would like to hear more about how I help my client through this, feel free to message me or comment below with any questions. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys later. Have a great day. Thanks for hopping on.